Um, it seems to me that people don't understand what type of deal that a lot of females in this country want you to take. So I'm gonna break it down, not to a science, but the best I can. Where a lot of these chicks really try to make you pay more for them than the next guy did. Or try to make you wait for vagina that they gave away to other people, other men. So people don't understand that some relationships, some men is not getting. Some men will never get the peak girlfriend or the peak wife. They're never gonna get that peak girlfriend, sexually peak girlfriend, peak wife, because she gave her peak to other men. So a lot of relationships is fueled off of 15 minutes of sex. Mind you, you come at a loss when you start dating these women here. You give more to them than they give to you. They just come to they just walk up. You have to walk up to them. You have to impress them and they don't have to impress you. That's the difference when you date in this country. Now, if you're somewhere else, they're going to make sure you go through the you're going to know that this girl is special. You're going to know that this girl has some kind of something that you can't get over there. You can't get over here. Um Here's the deals that a lot of men have to look at when you date over here. Okay. You're going to be waiting 90 days to get anything physical or sexual. At this point, um they're making you jump through hoops while everybody else didn't have to jump through hoops. Which means they telling you that they're upping the price on you, and the people that pretty much didn't have to impress her, those are the guys that she those are the guys that was able to do this. So ask yourself this: can any business in America survive off of making one group of person pay more and then another group of people pay less or pay nothing? Do you really think that those places, companies, supermarkets would be open? Imagine you go to a supermarket and every good-looking guy get to pay for stuff. I mean, get stuff paid, and everybody they get to walk through the door. But you had to pay full price, even more. Would you still go to that supermarket? No, you wouldn't. So why would you be in a dating scene with people like that? It's consequences for dating women that you have to solely impress over and over and over again, and you have to these the women that you have to consistently tap dance for them to like you, because they can easily leave you. It don't matter if you put in 1,000 hours. It don't matter if you be funny and stuff. You're constantly tapping dancing because they don't like you anyway. You don't never want to end up with a woman that you always have to prove yourself to, even if you're married to her, even in a relationship. You're going to be waiting for 90 days for sex. 90 days is 2,160 hours. That's more hours than an 80-hour work week. You're going to spend that 2,160 hours trying to impress her to live up her high expectations, while the other guys don't have to do that. I told you this before. Ugly women have access to handsome men and big dick guys, while the ugly men without money, well, most ugly men, average guys, will never have access to beautiful women with good vagina. So now we're at a loss. You're at a loss right now of time, and you're constantly having to do all this crap just to get this woman, impress this girl. Spending 100 or 1,000 on, my bad, on dates. The coffee date bullshit, the all the cheap places. Trust me when I say this, I know guys who take women to so-called cheap places and they end up having to pay $60, $70, even $100 or $200 because the girl will buy food, and a lot of them like to do this shit too. They will buy a whole bunch of food, don't eat it, just to see if the guy will pay for it. They do smart shit like that. Even if you take them to coffee dates enough, they will ring that shit up just to make you pay. Not knowing who she gave easy sex to before you. So that's what body count matters. Body count matters because you don't want a fraction fucked up version of this woman. You want the best version of her, but you probably not gonna get it. Logan Paul is marrying, I think he married a girl, a Hollywood scallywag. Funny enough that this chick has been around the block. And we're gonna break that down too. A lot of these women have so much sex that their sex drive is pretty much depleted when it comes down to the men. When it comes down to their boyfriends and their husbands. And they already have this dark bullshit going on with the desire. Is that the man that they with has lack of sexual ability and lack of sexual prowess. This guy spending his whole time building his life up and less time being a ladies' man. People are gonna lie to you thinking that you can be this entrepreneur, billionaire, trillionaire, and be a ladies' man at the same time. No, you can't. You can become a ladies' man after you're a billionaire. Most billionaires are not ladies' men. Most of them ain't. Most multi-millionaires ain't ain't ladies' men. You either pick one or the other. You get the money, then you get the women. You get the women, then you get money. You can't do both. It shows that you can't do both. But you'll have a whole bunch of problems, like Andrew Tate. There's so many OnlyFans chicks whose sex drive is poop because they had so much sex and they did so much shit. You see so many porn stars who had all this crazy sex. And guess what happens? Their sex is depleted. So they're not going to give you the greatest sex that you ever wanted. You're going to get this ministerial piece of shit crumb of sex. Also, they know that they're fucking with a guy who don't have sexual stamina. They fucking with a guy who don't know what he's doing. So they're going to try to control you by saying that they have all this skills and knowledge. The skills and knowledge to take advantage of you. These women know how to give ultra blowjobs. So they will give you the ultra blowjob on Monday. And then the next month they do it again on Monday. You're not going to get sex every day. You're not going to get sex 3 times a day. You're not going to get sex when you want it. You're going to get sex when they think that they think they can take advantage of you. So every time they want something, every time they feel like the relationship going, just to keep you there, to pretend like they really love you. They're not going to give you the gallon of sex, access to sex. They're going to give you a teaspoon of sex. A lot of these cuck dudes, a lot of these guys, married guys, they're not getting any type of sex. A lot of dudes' relationships are run off of 5 minutes, 15 minutes of sex. And that's for 20 something years. I'm going to tell you that I'm going to tell you that shit, the people that I looked into, their lives, their sex lives are close to 15 or 20 minutes. And this is when they're not busy. The guy can't last longer than 15, 20 minutes. And guess what? She's cheating on him. Because she ain't getting what she wants sexually, because she picked a guy that she only could give the small bit of sex to. A inexperienced man who giving sex when he never had it, a woman can keep that dude on a hook for years and years and years. Then she can go and have sex with a dude that she used to having sex with that will rock her world for an hour, even almost 2 hours, and make the bed shake and everything else. You have to understand, a lot of these women want a deal where they don't have to give as much sex to them. They don't have to give sex to a guy. They want to give you sex to have kids and have power over you after that. Why do you think that all these women end up having kids and they end up changing? Why do you think these women are so comfortable with cheating on the good guys? They know that good guys don't have a lot of sexual experience because everybody's tell good guys that they have to be the responsible ones. That's why they don't want you to go overseas. That's why they shame you for other shit. And that's why they shame you for so-called porn addiction. Because the fact is, they don't want you to have as much sex. They don't want you to have a sex drive like the men they used to, because then they want to have to give out the sex. And it's going to show you pretty much that they really don't like you. Sex, literally, and I can tell you this from experience, and I can tell you this talking to multiple guys, 2 porn stars, and talk to guys who bang people's wives and girlfriends. They say their girlfriends, the wives and the girlfriends, have the best sex outside of the marriages and outside of the relationships because they really don't like the guy. Because I can say this right now. A lot of these fake ass good women that you probably run into the manosphere, they're probably not having great sex. Right? Difference between a cultural woman and a non-cultural woman. The non-cultural women's that are in the manosphere talking shit about people in the manosphere that are so-called married, you would never see that type of shit in other countries and other cultures. The men don't allow a woman to come around and do all this crazy shit. The code of conduct. It's a code of conduct when you married, you do certain things and you don't do certain things. The funny thing about this is that a lot of women, it depends on variations. In Japan, a lot of women don't have great sex. They said it themselves. A lot of Indian women don't have great sex. They said it themselves. A lot of don't have great sex because the sex is about the man, not about the woman. That's why when black dudes go over there, they grab onto those dudes quickly as possible because basically a lot of dudes didn't get access to that before. And they just go on the town. They wear that shit the hell out. And they enjoy it. And then they stay with the woman. They're like, yo, I'm not going over there. I got me a girl over here. So, basically, most relationships never hit 30 or 30 minutes or an hour max when they having sex with their wives and girlfriends. You can see all the news stories. You can see all that. You can see when women get more power. When a woman over here gets more power on a man, over a man, you see how she treats them. You see how she treats them. You see how fast it is for a woman to cut off a guy than a guy cut off a woman. A woman will use sex as a tool and a weapon to make the guy do what she wants instantly. Oh, no more sex. Oh no, honey, I wanted happy life, happy wife, happy life, right? That's been going on for years. Happy wife, happy life, happy wife, happy life, right? So let's add other things you have a deal. You are expected to be paying for Christmas presents. You'll be expected to pay for her birthday, Valentine's Day, and even paying stuff for her friends and family. Because that's what a responsible husband and boyfriend is supposed to do. Right? All these things that other guys didn't have to do after they took the sex, you have to do. This sound like a good deal to you? Now, some people over here are telling you that the good women require you to be a billionaire. Or even some of these quote unquote good women think that they're worth 6 figures. Even though when you with them, you're not going to make 6 figures. All these married guys and all these guys who pretend and talk about how they got money with their wife, none of them are millionaires with their wife. None of them. None of them. Their women spending more money than the guy making. But hey, some of them want to lie and say that married men make more money, which isn't true at the normal level. The professional level, or should I say some businesses level, yeah, being married is a good sign that you won't mess with other people's wives and whatever. But other than that, in the normal idea world, it's not. Okay, let's she will be an emotional roller coaster. An emotional roller coaster. See, the other guys didn't have to deal with her bullshit, but you will. I said before that most of these women are 6-figure problems. And a lot of them are pretty much mental cases from the shit that they put themselves through being out in the streets for too damn long. Right? I don't suggest any man be a player longer than 3 years. Because then you will be just like the women. Damaged goods. Get your 3 years in. Find your wife and do what you need to do. Most guys, especially if you have money, you can make that deadline in 3 years. But having access to other men. So a lot of these chicks will still have male friends, and you will be considered insecure because you don't want her around these guys. Then when you hire a PI or a hacker, you'll find out that they slept with the guy, the male friend, and now you're having to think about your life as a single man. Even though you thought you had a wife for life. Her doing what she wants to do when in a relationship to you. She can change her looks and you have to deal with it. rules and dating rules. She has the rules of 2023, and men have the rules of 1919. Dating, men have been stuck. Men have been behind generations and generations. We are still told that we have to be this and this and that without these type of women in this environment, in this country. In this country, in this environment, in this landscape, we're still told that you have to still be a man. All the while watching everybody else get what you supposed to work hard for. Then you're being gaslighted and told that somehow these good women are somehow this and this and that, and they haven't did anything and blah, 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 blah. And then telling you that, hey, you haven't had the experience of a woman destroying your life or breaking your shit, so you don't need to talk. Or telling you you're socially awkward. And I fucked that shit up before. Most people ain't socially awkward. They're socially selective. Because most people don't connect with everybody out here. If you are friends and cool with every motherfucking person, I think that you have talked about those people, each of those people behind their back to the opposite side that you're cool with. Trust me, I know there's a guy that I used to hang out with. He was cool with the nerds. And he was cool with the cool kids. Found out that he was talking about the nerds. Then he turned around and talked about the cool people he hanged out with. And both sides decided to stop fucking with him. And this guy decided to get a wife or a girlfriend and basically be friendless and only have his girl around. Women can tell you to get rid of your longtime friends because they're told that they can get anything they want. A lot of men, including myself, lost a lot of longtime friends over a chick. It wasn't my call, it was their call. Where the girl got into the person's hair, told them, hey man, you know, that guy's a loser, blah, 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 blah. And eventually it was like, okay. And then when the relationship go down, they try to come back and try to hang out with you again. She gets to keep her bad friends around. So that's a thing about a lot of these women that's gonna go into this also. The deal that they give men in America. Also, watch out for the many faces. Watch out for women who social jump. A lot of these women are having sex with almost everybody. But they pick a certain type of people to have sex with so they can pretend that they are a different person. They hide what they did before. And then they go to another side, another subculture. A lot of these women can have so many bad friends. And it shows you how they have... Okay, it's only 2 o'clock. I'll leave around 3, 4. It's funny that how bad of a judge of character these people can be and have so many bad people around. And then these bad friends will affect your life because they can get them to do anything they want and get them to do stuff and, do crazy shit while you're the boyfriend. I got a boyfriend and she's still getting pounded out. Because you are an accessory to her and you're an image thing. But I'll get down to there. If she has a kid, it's a new level of power she has over you. From child support or having kids with another man making you pay. So that means go back to the sex part. And the disrespectful part as well. One of the things is that a lot of women... or a lot of chicks are at the tail end of their life. A lot of these 40-year-olds, some of them 50-year-olds, are trying to have kids so they can just have kids and have somebody to love them endlessly. So they don't have to go out here and work that hard to be good people. So they'll find a gullible guy who barely has any sexual experience, give him a little bit of sex, overwhelm him with some sex, and then cut it off when they have kids and say call it postmortem depression. Or say I'm not having kids because we have kids now. So if a relationship goes bad, you're going to spend more time trying to fix a relationship that never worked in the beginning than you ever going to be spending going overseas. And what they don't talk about is that how much money couples waste on marriage counseling, couples therapy, and couples vacations to make her happy. Right? It doesn't juice up your relationship. It makes her happy because she gets to travel. And every picture's with her in it, right? Relationship responsibilities are put on the men that they look down on. And the men they like, they don't have to buy or listen to them 100% of the time. Also, easy sex that takes less than 3 hours or 3 days or a week. But you have to wait 90 days for sex. So the compare and contrast is that compare and contrast a guy who's been working his ass off to impress a girl, and all he wants to do is dip that wing stick, dip that hot dog inside of that sauce. She's gonna take it a long time. A lot of these women are not really as sexually excited with these guys. They only emotionally excited with you and socially excited with you, but they would never be sexually excited with you. A lot of these women are not having hot, drawn out sex with the so-called guys they pick last. They're not doing it. Look at Brittany Venti and her new boyfriend. She is not having great sex with that guy. She made him wait. But I know she didn't make that other guy wait. Let's see Brittany Venti. I'm going to go back to Brittany Venti's and her thing. Divorce court. Damage of property. Loss of job because of false allegation. Cost to prove them wrong. Want you to stop your life and give them money and time. So the funny thing about this is that when you meet a woman, so-called good women, they don't try to basically make time in between while you busy, right? Imagine you on your and you talking to somebody. Of course, when you don't give them the time they want you to give them, they'll go grab another man and fuck that dude while they talking to you. While you sitting here being faithful to her. Remember, that's the ability, that's the slopsided dating scene that's in this country. The good men are sitting there waiting, doing the right thing while the other woman is out there having sex. And you can literally, like I said, you can hire a PI, you can hire some hackers, you can find out. A lot of these chicks want you to fix their emotional problems that they created themselves. And you will spend majority of that relationship fixing that shit up. There's a YouTube channel called Shane and Leanna. This dude was getting beat up. He was getting treated like shit. Just to get her, she told him up front that she was crazy. Something was mentally wrong with her, but he stayed because he was a simp. And he accepted her kid to be his own. She was treating him like shit. And after like 5-6 years, she finally calmed down. That's the type of shit that these women praise. That a guy stays around and be basically abused. And that's the so-called good man. But a lot of women wouldn't tolerate that from a guy. Use you for an image of a new woman. A lot of these women will grab onto a guy they know have a good image, and they want to get rid of their old image. So if they're a whore, they'll grab a guy that has a good image so they can be married and so they can seem like a good girl and erase their past. Even though people know that they are whores. All the single moms who try to take advantage of men and try to make them take care of their kids and all that. A lot of women out here got mental issues. A lot of women killed a lot of men, and they pretended they was different. A lot of people don't tell you that a lot of dudes don't give you real dating advice on how women could switch up and trap guys and pretend that they are something that they not. They could pretend they be good for 2 years and then trap you, and you have a kid with her and you're done. A lot of these chicks have STDs, hidden STDs and hidden AIDS, HIV and stuff. A lot of these girls have a lot of dangerous ex-boyfriends and ex-sex friends. As I said before, a lot of them have a lot of them has a whole bunch of them have dabbled into different social circles that wouldn't be fond, wouldn't be, it would be detrimental to your life if they bring them in. Look at the football player that I showed you that went in and robbed a dude because a OnlyFans whores got mad because his quote unquote side piece boyfriend wasn't giving her money, and then he ended up getting locked up, and basically his whole career is done because of this chick. That's the thing about a lot of these fake ass good women and all this other shit. A lot of these women in this country will hide what they are but still have access to these dudes and even have contact with these guys. A lot of these women love to start drama that want to make you fix it. I remember when I got a back and forth with Raining Woman, when she said that she was going to get her daddy and her uncles and her nephews to fight me. And I'm like, you will put the men of your family in the grave for your bullshit that you say on online, and you're in mid spaces and you do it all. They're not gonna do nothing. Like, you don't know me. You don't know how long I might wait, and I might find your family members, find who they are, and drop them each year by year, and you won't know it even me. I'm like, these women love to sick their family members on unsuspected people and talk so much shit. That's why it's better to date a cultural individual women, culturally good women, because they know they have code of conducts. They keep to themselves. They don't start shit with people. Make enemies of everyone and use you to fight them all. She can be overweight and you have to stay where she can cut off all her hair and you can't leave her. She can make up any rules in a relationship. She want access to all of the shit that you have in your phone, but the right shit, and then get mad about the things that she find in your phone. But then it'd be like, no, that's before you. That's why it's good to so-called talk. But a lot of these motherfuckers have useless conversation, 1,000 hours of conversation. All these people having conversations and conversations and conversations and getting to know each other. And you don't know shit about this person. Everybody can lie. People can lie for 15 and 20 years. And then dump somebody and you be like, oh my God. So I'm going to give you examples of all the shit, the deal that these motherfuckers are trying to make you do. So, I'm married with kids. I'm not your typical fuck, but I'm sure I wouldn't have the balls to just someone I watch daily. If you fuck fans, but married with kids is my primary choice. Now, mind you, this porn star used to fuck people's wives and girlfriends, and he used to post it online to his OnlyFans until a lot of married dudes came together and they was about to pop old buddy. He got canceled, and then he decided to stop having sex with people's wives and girlfriends. He said that he was doing a lesson. He was doing a lesson on telling men not to trust these hoes. Because even the good women were hoes. And he could turn any of the good women into hoes. And he can show men that their wives and girlfriends really don't love them, but they just love being dicked down. Which was a good message. And a funny thing about that is that your boy Fresh and Fit never invited the players and the ex porn stars to go on sites, or at least having them anonymous, and then show all of the women that they cheated, all the husbands cheated on their wives and shit. That's why I said Fresh and Fit was full of shit. Women like this. It's funny that men get told that they're losers if they go overseas, and then they tell them. It's funny that men get told that there's so many women out here, you can't just find one. But then the women are going to jails. They're picking up homeless men. But you don't say that to them. She met a guy on Facebook, then mowed him down outside of her house, police say. But for some reason, you want men to be out here dating. But you say that men are dangerous, but it's the women who dangerous. Snapchat video showed that a substitute teacher took advantage of a student, her own twisted pleasure. Star, perfect killer will kiss and make hearts as she jailed. So, here go a woman who thought she had power over a guy. When she didn't get the power over a guy, had a kid with him, she took out the kid and show how mentally unstable she are. But why nobody tell women to go out and get mental health? They telling men to do it all the time. New Mexico teen has been arrested for murder and kidnapping of a correctional officer. It's funny that we're told that these good women out here, good women out here, good women. And when they got the chance to show you how good they are, they always show you that they really ain't good. While you got men out here doing all this shit, and they prove every single day they better representation of kindness and goodness than the women are. Well, as you see, these women like the thugs and players. This woman right here, this chick, her and her mom rammed a guy off the road. She was cheating on her husband with a younger guy, and her daughter was helping her. So the guy decided to blackmail the mom, and they decided to run them off the road. On Instagram, a lot of the women were acting like what the dude was wrong. But that should have cost him his life because he was blackmailing her, exposing her to being a cheating wife. Funny. I can keep bringing all these news stories and these clips and stuff like this. This happened a couple years ago. And they found out that she was absolutely lying. And she stabbed him on purpose. He didn't fight her. A lot of these women also get off on the fact that the law doesn't really persecute them at the fullest. A lot of them feel like they can get away with murder because they're a woman, and everybody lets them off with a slap on the wrist, which is actually true. Most of these women who kill men, they get off. They get off on like at least 15 years, 20 years. While if a man did the same thing, he would get life. I felt that she got, I don't know. Let me check. Let me see how long she got. Because I know she didn't get life. She didn't get life like he would have got if he would have did it to her. Let me check. Uh, but like this is what I'm talking about. Now, I hate when people try to tell men to shut the fuck up, stop complaining, and get your shit together. But how the fuck are you going to get your shit together when all of these pieces of garbage are all over every social circle? They're in every social circle. Every social circle. They're hiding. Okay, she got sentenced to 20 years in prison for second degree. It's 20 years. She's 29 and she's going to get out when she's like 40 or 50. She's going to be able to grab some guy and talk about it. She's going to be able to grab some guy. So, a lot of guys, including myself, actually know that a lot of these dudes, the opposite side, the dudes who get sex for free, a lot of these guys don't think that, they think that women love them just for them. And they can't be used like we can. So this is your boy, Tony Francisco. He got mad because women was using him for content. He was the hottest thing. I don't see a lot of big major female stars, should I say OnlyFans girls and in industry porn stars fucking with him like that, because basically they use him like a dildo. He got mad that they played him. And this is what he said. He made it a race thing. Instagram hottie turned out to be a honey trap luring men to torture them. This is what happens when you are with a woman who don't respect you. She will keep you around for public, in public, to improve her public image, but behind the scenes will make fun of you and do all that crazy shit. A lot of dudes get fed up from that shit. Remember this? Remember this in Brazil? Everybody was laughing that this bum was able to pound out a girl from a fitness guy. Now, I already told the story behind this, is that a lot of this dude was, they said that this dude was he was very arrogant and he thought he was better than everybody else. And basically his wife, I found out his wife did have mental issues. She's mentally ill. Cause this don't happen a lot in Brazil. But she did this multiple times. He knew before he got with her that she done shit like this. But the older guy, the guy thought that he was that guy, that he was gonna fix her mental issues and his body and his cut up stuff was gonna get rid of her and do that. Look, man. He should have just left her. He should have just left and cut out. I'm in love with a homeless man outside the supermarket. We have 2 children. Woman on parole for fatally stabbing one boyfriend and accused of stabbing another one in the neck after they broke up. This is a 55-year-old woman still in the dating market. And you see why it's so hard to date in the country. You can tell how lopsided it is in this country, in this environment, when there's not enough good-hearted, good-looking, good women that look great, when good looking women create OnlyFans and they get money in they get $10,000 in the first hour. Then you have married women talking about they're making a OnlyFans. Now, I don't know about her OnlyFans because I don't pay attention to her, but she's married to a hardcore legend dude in Dean Ambrose, and she's out here talking about making a OnlyFans. The only reason why she's probably with Buddy is for her image, to make her look like she's not like everybody else. Even though she participates in the behaviors. That's the kind of shit that these women do. So this is the new shit that y'all gonna have to probably deal with when women out here doing this type of shit. If you got a good looking girl, is that she will try to open the OnlyFans to test the boundaries of y'all relationships. Even ugly girls are trying to convince guys that opening OnlyFans could be beneficial to them. Men do know that there's a lot of shit good looking men can get away with, right? Remember the OnlyFans girl who stabbed her black boyfriend? Remember I told you about him? I don't know, did she get charged? But I stopped running the thing because I think that they had a court date, whatever. But remember I told you that Buddy thought that his dick was gonna rule the day until she stabbed him the fuck up. She was charged with second degree. How she was charged? Let me check. But remember that happened last year and everybody had a field day because he had a few choice words for the opposite, for his race. Even though he was a human being. Okay. Remember when the whole Roe v. Wade was happening. A lot of these women really told you how they feel about men. And try to make rules for men because Roe v. Wade happened. This is probably last year? So look what happened. What these porn stars were saying out of their mouth. Mind you, these are porn stars who won't never sleep with majority of men. They make it a fact that they won't sleep with a majority of men. But they say shit like this. Someone who produced sperm is 100% responsible of unwanted pregnancy. How about we force vasectomy on all men? So they want to force vasectomy on all men, even though all men don't get pussy. And they get to talk like this online. It's funny that how other people say that men are going to be mass shooters and the cops need to look at them and stuff, but these women get to constantly, it's so bad out here that men are getting constantly, they're running out of women to date in this country because they're all so fucked up. The ones that seeing these motherfuckers do these things, they don't say anything. And then they know they want to do the same things that these women do. And they want to say the things that these women say because if they didn't, they wouldn't have a big following like they do. Right? Good dick don't come from good men. I don't care. I don't care. So if a dude said that good sex don't come from good women, there'll be all these fucking simps saying all this other crazy shit. But they get to say stuff like this. Now, it's bullshit or whatever. But it shows you the mindset of these motherfuckers. This is why you shouldn't go back and forth with these people. Because if they got a mindset like this, then you leave them alone. So, I think this year, this chick bragged about how she has money and how she do sex work for fun. She started crying because nobody wanted her around on their sets. And they told her, some producer I think told her to her face, it's better if she stays on OnlyFans because she made a lot of enemies in mainstream. They even counseled her at one of the events that she was at, and they was like, we don't want you here. We got other redheads that we can get. And she was crying about that. But they get to say shit like this. I would not date a man unless he gets a vasectomy. The end. Wow. So a guy who you not planning to have kids with has to get something procedure done that will cost him money. But somehow, some way, that is rulely because of Roe v. Wade. They were saying a lot of shit. A lot of women were saying a lot of shit. It was coming out. So, it's this practice that men do, the men that women choose do. A lot of these male porn stars want you to fit the bill for them. They get to do anything with their money, spend their money anyway, fuck all the bitches that you can't fuck. And then when something happens to them, you supposed to give them what? What's this again? You supposed to pay their bills $10,000. There's a porn star who broke his dick, and he wanted you to pay, I think $30,000 to fix his dick, and I brung it up, and he blocked me. A bad man can be at a church. Location has little to do with a person's character. Wow. But we were told that good women are at church. We were told good women are at the college. We were told that good women are this and this, and good women stay in this. We already know that these motherfuckers like to hide in every single location they can in order to hide their past. Sometimes, and I said sometimes, certain environments make sure that these people are not welcome, no matter if they try to change or not, which I can respect. But a lot of them end up being in the wrong. A lot of these women end up being in the wrong places with the right people. Porn couples, how long have you got to go on fucking without because of your work? So the funny thing about this, right? And I don't feel like showing you the line. A lot of these women who are porn stars do not give sex to their partners. They literally got a week. They have to wait 3 weeks to get their sex partners. So you got to sit there and wait while other guys get to slap the cheeks of your girl, and you sitting there waiting because it's her work, right? They call it work. I stay getting booked by fine men who I will fuck for free. So the funny thing about this, when I went back and forth with one of these chicks, the porn star, she blocked me, by the way. So it's the funny thing about this, when she said you're allowed to have a boob preference or whatever you think is equivalent of is equivalent. Sorry, but small dicks are not protected demographic. And then I told her that, so that means that fat women are not protected. I said, oh, so fat women and LGBT2 can be a protected demographic, and you can laugh at men. And I destroyed her. Mind you, this woman got thrown off a fucking roof and broke her leg, and she tried to sue the person who threw her off the fucking roof. And then I think I brung that shit up, and she blocked me. I said, oh, now I know a reason why the dude threw you off that roof years ago. So now this is me proving my point that a lot of these women like to hide in every social circle to have a new start. Now, this chick
told people these things publicly because they're so personal, and I never thought it was really necessary until now. Also, from getting to know so many different porn stars, their childhood stories are fairly similar. Now, how I got into the porn industry is actually a funny story because I didn't intend to become a porn star, but I do think that on a subconscious level, I attracted that negativity into my life. So I was searching for jobs on Craigslist, and on one of the ads, it said, make $20,000 to $30,000 a month modeling. I had a lot of modeling experience, which I had made money off of, but never that much. So it looked appealing to me, to say the least. Long story short, I met up with an agent when I was actually 17, and they explained to me that it's not regular modeling, it's porn. And they booked me solid from the day after my 18th birthday until just a few months after that. I wasn't really thinking about what I was getting myself into. I just wanted the modern escorting, stripping, and webcamming. I did a little bit of webcamming, but I refused to do the others. It just wasn't appealing to me. My former roommate, Leilani, who was also in the porn industry, and I kept talking about quitting every time we would hang out. And she actually quit too. She's engaged and about to have a baby now. But what happened around the time that I was thinking about quitting was, number one, a veteran male performer who was in the industry for over 8 years caught syphilis and faked his test, worked knowing that he had syphilis, and transmitted it to other performers. And two, I won't go into much detail about this because it was so traumatizing, but I was actually hanging out with another veteran male performer off camera who I knew was sadistic, but what he did to me the night that I woke up was I was definitely not expecting. Long story short, he kept...
So, this is one of the bullshit that I don't like about how, especially America, the world doesn't follow them. How in America, a woman can make up a sob story to try to get herself out of something that she created. And the whole fucking society, even the system, believes her. Then, the same women, they go back to the same shit that they did before. And then everybody looked, and everybody that this woman threw under the bus, nobody gives that person money back. Nobody says sorry. They just move on with their life. Now,
that makes me sad, and it makes me sad that you're needs like weren't. I don't know. I hate hearing stories like that. Yeah.
So she left porn 10 years ago just to come back. Basically, even porn stars have some type of integrity, somewhat. That they even said it like, why the fuck is this bitch back? When she was talking about porn years ago, basically nobody really fucks with her like that because she's older. They know what it is. They know they being used for money. And they like, well, it's better looking girls to look at than to this chick who left porn and act like she was the same. You got many women on here.
I would say all of the porn guys, like 99%, do take Cialis and Viagra, and then I would say
For breakfast, I assume.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I would say some of them do use Cabajac, which is the needle.
What the fuck is the needle for?
Yeah.
So basically, with like Viagra, you can get hard and it improves like everything sexually, but you still have to
I
be
get
turned on. Cabajac, whatever, that's just instant straight hard on, but it's really bad for your dick.
Oh yeah, and the Caviar, whatever it's called. Yeah, Rico Strong, if you look up the story about Rico Strong, he used that on his dick and he had to go to surgery in order to get surgery to cool it down. And he was asking for money after that too. So, yeah, she was right about that.
Just touching me and like making me watch stuff with him.
It's still called abuse. You were far too young to have been put into situations like that, having your whole...
Mind you, there's always the black dude who think that all the whores should be forgiven. This chick did this shit 5-something years ago, whatever. And then, what did she do? Go straight back into porn. The same place she said was so evil. This is why I don't want nobody lives to get caught up in these lies. Because if you get caught up in a woman's lies and it's found out that she did lie, ain't nobody going to come back to fix your life. They're going to pretend like you should just fix your life back up. It's going to take you years and years and years to fix your life up. And people act like everybody got another 15, 20 something years to fix their fucking life up after a woman's lies. Now, women out here been trying to just do this shit indiscriminately by just walking around and just like, lying on dudes left and right. But now a lot of dudes are now working in places where there's no women at. They're doing a lot of shit because they seeing they pulling these same playbooks that women like her are pulling all the time.
First, I just want to say,
mind you, this chick can't leave the fact that she lost to the dude that she fucked so much alone. She was with Rob Piper. He's a porn star. He beat the shit out of her. He went to jail for it. He got out of jail. He changed somewhat. I don't know. She keeps bringing this shit up so he can get fired and mess his money up, but it's not working. And so she came up with this whole fucking hashtag like a couple months ago to bring up all of the porn shit, and then her stupid ass figured out that there were some women that was lying, and they were still lying to this day to try and ruin people's lives. And then some of the women who did accuse guys and accuse people, they did shit behind the scenes and people started exposing them. And she shut it down because the women who were so-called victims were victimizing other people. But hey.
nobody understands why I'm having to delete this. I've been so stressed. Like, on top of taking care of my normal life because I have 2 kids and all that shit, I've just been feeling super responsible to help people, like, stay safe. But at the same time, I've been having people, like, take advantage of the space I created, right?
So I find it funny that a lot of these fake ass advocates get to go around fake advocating shit and destroying people's lives. But we're told that we don't do anything in real life. Right? The reason why, and I'm going to tell you this right now, the reason why men don't try to culminate any power or do all this stuff and did this, all this stuff, and I'm speaking from guys that I've seen try to do it. They don't want the wrong people to come into their fucking situation. Some people, like myself and other guys, they wouldn't have a group of people left. They would only have like 6 or 7 people in the room. That's it. They couldn't work with nobody. I know a guy who runs a barbecue spot. He's a black owner. He doesn't hire any black people. Why? Because he's seen other owners hire black people and they try to sleep with the owners' wives. They started robbing the place. They disrespect stuff. They brung the wrong people in. This dude works in this barbecue space by himself with his wife. I seen his wife, or I think that was his girlfriend. She's Filipino. His kids are black and Filipino. And I see why he don't want no niggas around his wife and his kids. A lot of people don't want undercover motherfuckers to come into their space. This is why you put certain rules and regulations so these people don't even come close to your shit. But it's easy to be a fake ass advocate and ruin people's lives and then close shit down after you ruin somebody's life and they did to go and do whatever they want instead of them being sued. A lot of men, and this is the truth in the matter, a lot of men are so they're so easy on these females instead of bringing these bitches to court and destroying them. But a lot of these women don't even have money. I know there's a situation of a dude who basically lost like at least $50,000-$70,000 over a lie. The woman that lied on him owed him about 200 grand. She still didn't give him his 200 grand. And he doesn't want to go more to court because they refused to put her in jail. That's what he said. He want her in jail. If he can't get his money, he want her out. He want her in jail for 5, 6, 7 years. Because he was in court for that long. For the lies she did. She get to say, oh, I owe you. Same thing with Tasha K. She owes Cardi B money and she's still online running her fucking mouth.
And there's no way for me to tell. I feel disgusting even saying this. But there's no way for me to even tell who's telling the truth or not. I have to delete this. And I'm gonna find a way to make this better for people. But Twitter isn't the place for me to do that. So I hope y'all understand and know that I care. And if you need to talk, I'm here. But I can't.
Why is it that the people why is it the people who got messy lives try to act like they're some type of saviors? I don't try to be no damn savior. I try to tell you the experiences and try to tell you how not to get into the same situations I got into. And if I have certain type of things that you haven't been through, I'm going to tell you that. But a lot of these fake ass advocate women out here try this best shit. This is why I say that this shit is kind of over. It's very fucked up right now. It's crazy right now. But so basically, wrapping this up, this was all about the deal that these women try to get you to do. There's never actually, a lot of these chicks never really actually like you. They just trying to take advantage of you in some type of way. At least in a culture and environment, you know what you got to bring to the table. You got to have your money together. You have to have your life clean, and you have to have respect for a different culture, and you'll be presented with a girl that you can work with. It ain't that hard. And what they don't tell you, and what a lot of guys don't tell you, and Man of Tomorrow, I think he needs to tell more guys that in order to get certain type of women, he needs to start telling guys how much they need to make in order to get into those circles. Because a lot of guys don't want to be in this bullshit. If he tells guys that in order for them to get the right women, they got to make $100,000 of this $1,000 and that $1,000 to get away from these type of people, they will do it. You can't be vague with this shit no more. Like, get your shit together. It's like, okay, I got my money and I got all this stuff. I'm still dealing with all this waves of bullshit. I don't want to be around these people. I don't even want these agents around me. I want to be around pure people that filter this shit out in their environment. And he did talk about some of that too in a live stream about different professions got different types of people in it. When he talked about how he tried to work with people when he started up his trucking company the first time, and these two people try to take advantage of him or something like that. And he said each profession has something fucked up with it, or some certain fucked up people that attract those type of people to it. And he said the entertainment industry has the worst people that attract to it, and you'll deal with so much worse than that. But at the same time, I wish a lot of people would tell guys in private and don't share it all the time, to where they can go, where they can really could make their options known. I think I love Mad Bus Driver because Mad Bus Driver tell you straight away. He is not one for telling you the dick police. He said, if you want to go overseas and you want to get your rocks off or whatever, pay the price, blah, 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 go to Amsterdam, go to this place, go to that place, go to this. It's good. He never tried to be like, no, but I don't do that or that. But the fact is, this is the kind of stuff that you have to deal with, man. A lot of these chicks have 9 lives. A lot of these chicks have 9 faces. A lot of these chicks are in places that they're not supposed to be. It would take a guy nearly his entire life to get into a good financial position and a good spot. And he thinks that everybody in this new environment that he got into, this payment tier, or should I say this let me say it, I don't know, what is it, in this certain position or in this certain category, he worked his ass off to get into that area. Now he's still running into the same women because these were the women 15 years ago running around calling niggas names and calling niggas all this other stuff. And he asked himself, how the fuck did she get into this environment? How did she get into this environment when I know who this person is. A lot of people don't want these people to get into their environments and get access to them. Like a Logan Paul, he ain't that type of dude. He's in the wrong places, and let him learn what he learned. All right. Let me see Logan Paul. Let me get the Logan Paul. Let me show you.
Grab any 2 Wawa Sizzlies for $5. great morning start at Wawa. Introducing Astapro Allergy. Astapro is steroid-free, unlike Flonex. Astapro and go.
Everyone and their mother was making fun of Adam 22 for being, well, you know what he was. I don't gotta explain it to you guys. Everyone knows the whole Adam 22 situation. Him, his wife, and Tyrone going at it. And my mama and my dog, who I love very much, I never thought we would see a situation this with other men in case 2018. And just for a little backstory, this guy, Dylan Dennis, who Logan Paul is and she might be like this, or your man. Just my opinion, okay? What's her body count? 100 to 50?
After that,
Yo, Logan, whenever he opens Twitter,
good sauce and some potatoes, maybe some green beans. And then after,
was making fun of me this badly, and it was
Seriously. That's what we all should do here to get some Cosmo.
I don't think it's gonna work for me.
So basically, he wifed up a whore, a plaything this is how a lot of these women are ending up with basketball players, football players, millionaires, because the fact is that they easily can creep into that type of place, right? Now, cultured environments that you need a certain pay pay level to get into those places. You'll never run into those kind of motherfuckers. You can't. But the fact is, in this particular level, there need to be somebody who tells you that, hey, it's not gonna work out like that, right? So I'm running out of time. I don't know how much time I got left, but yeah. A lot of these chicks are in classes they don't belong, and they ruin it when you finally get to that place. A lot of these chicks be waiting at the finish line, and then when you think you finally out of this bullshit, out of this dysfunction, these are the same bitches who show up pretending they new. You have to watch out for this shit. That's why I said it's kind of nearly done over here. I don't care what people say. Oh yeah, man, it's this and that. Look, man, if you have an environment that is good over here with good women, flourishing women, you better tell dudes what the requirement is. And that environment better have filters where they can kick motherfuckers out if they don't make that requirement. I respect those environments. I do.